Okay, well, this is definitely one for the books. As most of you may know, Christopher Nolan is known for his epic movies like the Dark Knight trilogy, or Inception, or The Prestige. I think what I love the most about Nolan's movies is not the CGI, even though that's great, and so are the wonderful actors in it, but it's the fact that they're all serious. Yeah, he'll throw some humor in there sometimes just to lighten the mood, but it's never wrapped around that. It makes you take the movie a lot more seriously. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching Johnny June Movie Reviews. Let's get started.
We used to look up in the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. Now we just look down and worry about our place in the dirt.
Our movie begins with a father, a 10-year-old daughter, his 15-year-old son, and the grandpa of the two children. At this point in time, Earth is coming to an end because of something known as blight. Blight is somewhat unclear. We know that it is horrific because it sends these huge dust storms and it kills all of Earth's crops, the absolute last of the food supply. During one of these gigantic dust storms, the daughter had forgotten to close her window, and at this point it's just routine for them. The aftermath of the dust storm accumulates on the floor and turns up something that looks like Morse code. Within the Morse code, coordinates were found. With these coordinates, the father and daughter venture out to go see where they end up, and they end up finding this top secret building, NASA. Here they ask our main character, the father, to go on an epic journey far away in a different galaxy to find another planet where human life can go on, and to stop the extinction of the human race, but thereby leaving his family behind for an unknown number of years.
Murph, you have to talk to me, Murph. I need to fix this before I go.
You have no idea when you're coming back.
5, main engine start.
Couldn't you have told her you were going to save the world?
No.
Let me begin this rundown of the characters by saying that I am unable to tell you every actor's role in this movie. That way it doesn't spoil anything for you guys. But there are definitely some big names and great actors in this movie. Let's start with our main character, Cooper, who is played by Matthew McConaughey. This man has been making his acting career known after his recent performance in Dallas Buyers Club, and he did an excellent job in that. And he does such a great job in this movie too by portraying the good of mankind and what they're capable of, and not only that, but the absolute love that he has for his family. It's brilliant to see his relationship with his daughter. Her name happens to be Murphy, or Murph for short. She is the young actress Mackenzie Foy, who made herself known to Hollywood through her acting in the last installment of the Twilight series. But I'd rather think of her coming from the great horror movie The Conjuring. This young actress had some huge shoes to fill by being in this movie, but she really didn't disappoint with her skills. Now we have two characters who happen to be father and daughter, both known by their last name Brand. They are played by Anne Hathaway and Michael Caine, who is a professor known for his work in the field, spending 40 years on the subject. Anne Hathaway's character, alongside her dad, was a scientist, and she is a great actress. She really proved herself in that Les Miserables movie that came out in 2012. You can tell Nolan really wanted these two actors in the film since he worked with them in the Dark Knight trilogy. And we also have John Lithgow, who plays Donald, also known as the Grandpa. Now, this is where it gets tricky, so I won't spoil anything for anyone. I will tell you though that all these actors did a great job. One, Jessica Chastain, who made herself known for the movie Zero Dark 30. Casey Affleck, Topher Grace from the popular That 70s Show. There's actually one big name that I'm not going to tell you guys about. If you want to be surprised just like I was, don't look it up. It will spoil it for you, and it was just a great surprise to see.
Potentially habitable worlds right within our reach.
Could save us from extinction.
Here we go.
So if you know anything about the Christopher Nolan movies, you know that he has amazing, and I mean amazing CGI in his movies. It seriously is so realistic, it's absolutely crazy. The fact that they can make other galaxies and other planets look so realistic made this movie such a wonderful experience.
Maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory. Love is the one thing that transcends time and space.
Okay. Hans Zimmer. He is brilliant. Personally, my favorite composer of all time. He's also one of the most well-known ones for all his great work in award-winning movies. As for this movie, the music really made you feel the sci-fi kind of atmosphere in it. And not only that, but it makes you feel empathetic towards the characters. I mean, that's what music's supposed to do in movies. Make you connect to the characters in the movie and just make you feel like you're part of the experience.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
I'm not gonna make it!
Yes, you are.
Overall, this movie was a long one. 2 hours and 50 minutes to be exact. But then again, Christopher Nolan does have quite long movies. Anyways, there's so much to say about this movie, but I will sum it up with a few things. I absolutely loved their attention to detail in this movie, such as the small little details they would make with the dust in their house or just the daughter's bedroom or anything like that. Outstanding actors, outstanding CGI, amazing music. However, there were just some things that didn't add up with the relationship between Cooper and his son, and how he left with just not too much doubt to venture into space for how many years? Absolutely leaving his family behind. But I do understand because he wants to save humanity. At the same time, he's a human himself, and that is a difficult situation. And I know that not everyone that sees this is going to like it because it's a thinker. It really, really makes you think, and sometimes people just don't like movies like that that really make you think about the situation and the plot, because you sometimes just want to sit there and enjoy yourself rather than really have to rack your brain. But there are just a lot of complicated details that put the plot together, but not everything is answered and completely clear. But with that being said, I give this movie an 8.7 out of 10, which is rated as really good, and it's pretty close to amazing. And that tells you guys something, because I have not given any of these reviews anywhere near the 8 range. Definitely see this movie, you guys. Anyways, that sums it up, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and please subscribe. It would be so nice. And if you're interested in my rating system, just scroll down. It will be right there in the description box. And other than that, see you next time.
We'll find a way. We always have.